School. I am your teacher Adrian and I'll be your science teacher for grade 2. Before we are going to proceed with our next topic, we are going to have some review. Okay, plants need water, soil, air, sunlight, and food. Again, plants need water, soil, air, sunlight, and food. Next, before we proceed, let's read first our words to learn on this topic. First word is raise. Again, raise. Spell the word raise. R-A-I-S-E, raise. Raise in Thai it is. Next, field. Field. F-I-E-L-D, field in Thai. Next, garden. Garden. G-A-R-D-E-N, garden in Thai. Next, tomatoes. Again, tomatoes. T-O-M-A-T-O-E-S, tomatoes in Thai. Okay, now we are going to have where do living things find food? Again, where do living things find food? Okay, so last time we learned where do living things find water, right? So this time we are going to have where do living things find food? First, we are going to have plants. Everybody read. Plants make their own food. Again, plants make their own food. Just like what we learned in our last topic, plants need sunlight, air, water, and food. Okay, so they use sunlight, air, and water to make their own food. Again, they used sunlight, air, and water to make their own food. Next, so plants need sunlight, air, and water in order for them to make their own food. Now, plants make their food in the leaves. Again, plants make their food in the leaves. Okay, plants will get water using its roots, then it will go to the stem. After that, it will go to the leaves. Next, sun will absorb water and carbon dioxide and it will make sugar. That is what we call glucose. Okay, so plants make their own food, and that is what we call photosynthesis. When we say photosynthesis, it is an act of plants on how they make their own food. During photosynthesis, plants trap light energy with their leaves. Plants use the energy of the sun, and it will change water that comes from the soil and carbon dioxide that comes from human and animals into sugar, and that is what we call glucose. Again, plants need sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide in order for them to make their own food. Next, animals move around to find food. Okay, so this time we are going to talk about animals. Okay, animals move around to find food. So because they have their own feet, they can go wherever they want to go in order for them to find food. Some animals eat plants. Again, some animals eat plants. Okay, just like a rabbit. A rabbit eats leaves. Next, a panda. Okay, so, and some other animals. I have here a goat. Okay, how do we spell the word goat? G-O-A-T, goat. Goat also eat plants. Next, horse. Horse. How do we spell the word horse? H-O-R-S-E. Horse. So horse eats grass. So next, what is this? This is a giraffe. Everybody say the word giraffe. How do we spell? G-I-R-A-F-F-E. Giraffe. Next, some animals eat other animals, just like what we have in the picture. The bear eats fish, or the bear is eating fish. Next, the lion is eating the wild boar. Again, some animals eat other animals. Next, let's talk about people. People eat plants and other animals. Again, people eat plants and other animals. Just like what we have on the picture. The boy eats tomatoes or any other vegetables, and the lady is eating a fried chicken. Fried chicken came from chicken. Next, people raise animals like chickens, cows, and pigs on the farms. Okay, just like try to look at on the first picture. So they are raising some pigs on the farms, and the other picture is the boy is feeding some cows. Next, people grow plants like rice and tomatoes in the fields and gardens. Again, people grow plants like rice and tomatoes in the fields and gardens. So look at the picture. They are planting rice in the fields. Next, the man is planting some tomatoes in the garden. Next, let's review. Okay, plants find water in the soil, and plants make their own food in the leaves. So the plants make their own food in the leaves. They need sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Next, animals move around to find water and food. Again, animals move around to find water and food. So the cow moves to the river in order for it to drink. Next, the lion is eating a wild boar. Next, people raise animals and grow plants for their food. Again, people raise animals and grow plants for their food. Okay, because human has their own brains, or we have brains, so therefore we can find other ways in order for us to eat. So that is why humans is planting some rice, and then they are raising some pigs, cows, and chickens in order for them to eat. Next, for your activity, answer the following questions. Okay, number 1. A plant blank take the water from the soil. Again, a plant blank take the water from the soil. Letter A, a stem. Letter B, roots. Again, letter A, stem. Letter B, roots. I will going to give you 5 seconds to answer. Okay, so our answer is letter B, roots. Okay, so roots takes the water from the soil and it will go through the stem and it will go to the leaves. Next, number 2. Plants make their own blank. Again, plants makes their own blank. A, water. B, food. Again, A, water. B, food. 5 seconds again for you to answer. Okay, so our answer is food. Okay, again, let's read. Plants make their own food. Next, which animal eats plants only? Again, which animal eats plants only? Letter A, cow. Letter B, lion. 5 seconds again for you to answer. Okay, so our answer is letter A, a cow. Cow eats plants only. Next, people raise animals like chickens, cows, and pigs on blank. Again, people raise animals like chickens, cows, and pigs on blank. A, farms. B, ocean. 5 seconds again for you to answer. Okay, so our answer is letter A, farms. Okay, let's read. People raise animals like chickens, cows, and pigs on farms. Next, plants make their food in the blank. Again, plants make their food in the blank. A, leaves. Okay, so this is the leaves. Next, letter B, roots. So this is the roots. I will going to give you 5 seconds again for you to answer. Okay, so our answer is letter A, leaves. Plants make their food in the leaves. Next, for your homework, write 3 sentences using 2 parts of the given words. Again, write 3 sentences using 2 parts of the given words. Okay, the words in part 1 are bacteria, plants, people, animals. Next, in part 2, the sentence are take water from the soil, take water from the soil, Move around to find food. Move around to find food. Are living things. Are living things. Raise chickens, ducks, and pigs for food. Raise chickens, ducks, and pigs for food. For example, bacteria are living things. The word bacteria comes from part 1 and are living things comes from part 2. So you are going to answer 1, 2, 3. You can get your answer in part 1 and in part 2. Okay, so you are doing great. Have a nice day. Keep safe.